Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hi, everybody. I know some people are probably over there on the live with Sassy and Tea Talk them. I miss my girls. I was supposed to be on the trip with them, but y'all know some stuff happened with my basement, so I couldn't make it this time, but I will be with them next time. I will be with them next time. I'm trying to turn down my TV here. Give me 1 second here. I'll turn this down. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. Hello, Laura C. Jones, my tea sipper. Hello. Hello, Linda. Thank you for coming over and getting my channel together for me. Thank you. All right, guys. So we're gonna have a good show tonight. Y'all know every Friday and Saturday is drinks in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking tonight. And so we're going to talk about a couple of different things today. We see that Tamar Braxton has went live, and her and Funky Diva's going at it. So we're going to talk about that. They're going back and forth. Now I'm starting to think some of these reality shows are storylines, or they just doing things to just keep us talking about them. I'm kind of not believing a lot of these storylines where on these shows, people are into it, but then if you see them out in public, they all, buddy, friend, and they all friends. Okay, so something is going on. So I don't know if these people are doing stuff for storylines or what, because it just seemed fake. It just seemed fake now. All the storylines are seeming fake to me now. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into now, y'all know I do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know that. But I do watch the clips, okay? I'll keep it real with that. I do watch the clips. Is MARTELL and MARSAU really into it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, guys. It just seemed like some made-up drama. It just seems like made-up drama to me. I don't know. I'm starting to think that a lot of these reality shows, they create drama to keep us tuned in. So I'm starting to think that as well. And then the thing with Destiny, is Destiny really seeing all these people and sleeping with all these people? And then she's asking Letitia and Kimmy them to hook her up with people. Then she lined back and forth saying, oh, I was friends with Moses for years. Was you and Moses in a relationship, or were y'all just friends? Which one is it? She can't even keep her life straight. And this was a deleted clip that was, they said supposedly was supposed to be on the show, but I don't watch the show. But it was a deleted clip that was supposed to be on the show that I guess didn't make it on there, that we're going to take a look at. And y'all can just see how she lies. Also, Kendrick and Jock from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. This is a weird couple. I don't know why a woman that's, that's a boss. Not she's an attorney. She does real estate. She does a couple of different things. Why does she want to be with Jock? She has no kids by him, but he has a whole football team. And the cheating allegations, the having a baby, all that, it's just a lot for her to deal with when she don't have to. Some people say that she's doing that because she want to be on the show. She can still be on the show. And we talked about this. She can still be on the show even if she's not with Jock. Baby's still on there. Erica comes on the show. She's not with him. And I don't know what it is. And then the threesome baby mama, what's her name? Kiara. She comes on there and she's not with Scrappy. They not with Scrappy. So I'm trying to figure out is this, to be on a TV show, you want to demean yourself as a woman? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Because Kendra, she's a nice looking woman. She is. She's a nice looking woman. But I don't get why she wants to continue to be with Jock, Joceel, whatever name she used for him. I don't understand it. But we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about, I found something very curious on the internet, on Instagram, where, I don't know what this world is coming to. The man choked out his girlfriend because she lost his winning lottery ticket. He's in jail. Another man won $30 million and let somebody, he didn't read and write that good, but he was doing all good so far. But he found some lady, I don't know where he found the lady from. And I guess she was supposed to be some financial advisor for him. And she ended up taking the man out. When you get $30 million, you don't tell nobody you got that type of money. And then you sign over, things to them. Well, again, he couldn't, read and write that well. So he probably didn't know he was signing stuff over to her. But we're going to talk about that. I'll win something. Anybody going to know nothing. You ain't going to know nothing. I'm going to be in a whole nother different country probably. But yeah, so it's a lot of stuff that's going on out here in the world. And of course, we're going to have our Black history as well. And what else are we talking about? Oh, Melody Cherie's live is going to be on the 30th, which is tomorrow. I think she's going to have another mega live. Let me see. Yes, tomorrow is her another mega live she's going to have as well. So we're going to talk about that. I got to take my son back take him to school tomorrow to take back some of his stuff to college. Got to do that. My daughter's already started school a week ago. So, so I'm back to dropping off, picking up. So the sleep was good while it lasted, but I'm back to doing that now. So we're going to talk about a lot of good stuff on the channel. Let's see who all in here. Guys, make sure when you come in that you're hitting the thumbs up button. And also, if you see that hype button, make sure you're hitting the hype button because that helps my videos get seen in other, help to keep it in an algorithm. And also it gets put out on different other, in other algorithms as well. So I can grow my channel. So yeah, that as well. Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Cam. Hello, Renee Bass. Hello, my tea sipper proud Mimi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Alice. Thank you. Yes, Melody Live starts tomorrow at 12 o'clock, 12 to 8 p.m. Make sure you're registered for the live. So make sure everybody is registered for the live. Let me put that across the screen here. Yep, Melody tomorrow is her live is tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I decided to kind of start coming on this camera. I've been kind of in the slumps because stuff is going on with my basement and my insurance company is not moving as fast as I want them to move. But whatever. But I can't, not look like myself. So I said, look, let me start getting dressed. It is what it is, and looking like something because I was looking terrible for the last week or two. So I said, let me get up every day and start putting on me some stuff. And sometimes when your house ain't running right and things are not right, you just don't feel your best. You just don't feel like doing nothing. So that's how I've been feeling, y'all. Yeah, because I supposed to be on the trip with them, but I couldn't go because my house is not together. My basement is still messed up. I have to wait for the insurance company to come out here and things like that. So I can't go and my house is in disarray. They need to come back out here and look at something else, so I can't go. But best believe the next one I will be with them. Yeah, I was mad about I couldn't go, but I got to take care of home first. So the next trip, y'all gonna see me with them. Yeah, so but I'm like, oh, I wanted to be on the trip, but I'm gonna be get to LA sometime this year, next year. So I will be doing that because I was really wanting to go. I was ready to go, and I got to get new luggage and everything. So yeah, I guess God it was just wasn't in the plans for me to go. So that's okay, but I'm gonna get there. Let's see here. All right, guys, we're at our 10-minute mark. All things said are legend in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you may hear on my live. Again, I do not own the rights to any clips or any music that you hear on my live. Fair use, fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1906 is going across the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, guys, we're past the 10-minute mark. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Okay, Linda, thank you so much for coming over here for the channel. Thank you. And my prayers are going up to you and your family and your friend for the funeral tomorrow. All right, Mimi, can you keep track of how many likes and things we have in the chat, please? And thank you. Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, K Cloud 43. Yep, Linda, get some rest. Get some rest, y'all. All right, guys. So, look, y'all, give me 1 second. I gotta put some lip gloss on these soup cooler lips I got. Yes, I got some soup coolers. I like my lips though. All right, guys, where should we get started at? Let's start with Young Jock for a second here. Now let's start off with him. And then also, guys, let me know if you guys are drinking in the chat tonight. I'm gonna have me some maybe some tequila and pineapple juice. That's what I got. I'm gonna have some tequila and pineapple juice. So that's what I'm having tonight. Thank you, Proud Mimi. Yes, please click the like button as you come in. So let's start off with Jock, guys. Now, if you're in a long-term relationship and you guys go on a break, go on a break means you get time to get yourself together to see what you want and things like that. That doesn't mean to go out here and mess with other women. But with Young Jock, guys, that's what it means to him. And one thing about me, as a woman, I would be scared to mess with Young Jock and Scrappy them because they seem like they community peen guys. They for the streets. Every time they go out here and mess with a woman, it seems like they get them pregnant. Just saying. Just saying. How would Young Jock get somebody pregnant and that's in this short time span if him and Kendra was on a break? He went out and got a woman pregnant while they were on a break. I would have just kept it. I would have kept stepping. There's no way. No way. I would have kept it stepping. We got 16 like 27 in the chat. Can we please get the likes up. It doesn't cost anything, guys. Hello, Monique. Please get the likes up, please, and thank you. Even if you're in the bushes, please and thank you. Okay, Deborah, you're drinking ginger ale. Okay, I love ginger ale. I do. All right. I wish I can get some of them cakes and pies. A cake and pies you cooking, Deborah. Okay. So if you on a break, that means you're getting yourself together. The same thing with Scrappy. He had a threesome and got somebody pregnant. Now, what would have really been messed up? What if he would have got both women pregnant in a threesome? Just nasty work. I'll be scared of y'all. I'm at work. I will like my TV when I get home. Okay, Thelma, thank you. Okay. Y'all know we're gonna still be up, rocking and rolling. All right, guys. So she had an interview. Kendrick had a thank you, Monique. Thank you. Y'all know Kendrick sat down with CK. Everybody go to him to get interviews. So Kendra sat down with CK and she talked to him about the baby that Jock, I'm gonna say, had on her, because just because y'all on a break, that y'all didn't say y'all was done, y'all was finished or nothing. Y'all was on a break, right? So y'all still are together, y'all just on a break. Okay. So she sat down with CK and talked about it. But me, I would have been gone. We ain't got no kids together, none tying us together. You can go on about your business. And I still think Kendra could have been on Love and Hip Hop. But that's either here or there. She took him back, married him and everything, with him having the baby on the way by Tasha K's stepsister. So we're going to get into that and listen to this interview, guys. And while we're listening to the interview, I'm going to get my drink. One second. Give me 1 second. Let me get my thing together here. I don't know. I just think some women are not, they can't be by themselves, guys. I do. I just don't think it's in the cards for them to be by themselves. I just don't think it is. So I just don't think they can. As you come in, guys, please hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. So let's listen to this interview she did with CK about her and Jock's relationship, guys.
Biggest things that occurred in your marriage that we did get a chance to see on the show is the fact that while you two were married, Jock had a baby on you.
No, we weren't married.
You guys weren't married. You were in a relationship.
We were not in a relationship at the time. We were on a break when the child was fathered.
When you guys got back together, was the baby already born or was the woman still pregnant?
She was still pregnant.
Did he come to you in the reconciliation and told you what was going on? Were you devastated?
But I was like devastated. I'm like, you are reckless. I just couldn't get over how reckless he had to be to just like do that. Even though like it's like, well, he could do what he want to do. It's like, no, you have respect. You not respect, you have some self-control, so as to not go out and create another broken household with a family of color or bring back a loathsome disease to you.
When he got the woman impregnated, how long were y'all on the break at that time?
About 2 months, 3 months.
So
3, yeah.
Was a part of your devastation was we've only been broken up for 3 months.
Yeah.
And damn, in 3 months, you have another woman pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I felt. Like, I'm like, regardless of whatever type of story he gave me, like, oh, drunk this, drunk that, this and that, you know, I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's, you know, and that's just how I felt, you know, and that's how I feel. I'm like, that don't have nothing to do with me. Think like people say in the comments all the time, oh, she should have forgave him and she shouldn't have stayed with him. She wasn't gonna forgive him. I forgave him. But what I don't allow Jocelyn to do is allow me to carry a burden that's not for me. I've always said, and I will always have that be a rule for me. You will take accountability, or this ain't gonna work. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. Especially the decision you make that negatively impacts me. You have to deal with that. That was my condition for us to continue.
How were you able to handle the fact that you're helping to raise another woman's baby that was produced while you and your now husband were broken up for 3 months? One of the biggest.
Okay, guys. So how she said they were broken up for 3 months? I'm not understanding that part. So because y'all was broken up for 3 months, that gives him a right to go out with somebody and have a baby. Let me know. If you were on a break with your man and he went out and had a baby on you, would you take him back? Let me know in the chat. If you were on a break with your man for 3 months, would you, and when y'all got back together and he told you that he had got somebody pregnant, would you have taken him back? Let me know in the chat. And you don't have no kids by him, no ties to him or anything. Would you have taken him back? It's a hell no for me. Hell no. You go be with the person you got pregnant, sir. No, this is a hell no for me. Thank you, Proud Mimi. It's a hell no. Let me come back on the screen here. Look. No, I'm not taking you back, sir. No. And you already got a football team, sir? Hell no. You can keep it moving. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go make me a drink. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Yes, I could not take him back. You know how much stuff Jock and Kendra have been through together? But look, I'm not going to say Kendra's innocent either, because y'all know she was in the hot tub with Benzino, Kurt, and Bandy. So I'm not going to say she's too innocent either. I don't know if people have had agendas to get on this show, because by them being in the hot tub with Kurt they eventually got on the show. Kendra got on there and Bandy got on there. Just by them being in that hot tub. But see, I've never been that type of woman, even in my younger days. I don't do that. Like I told you, I can count on my hands the people I done had, and I'm 51 years old. No, ma'am. I'm just not no community people. No, no. I'm not for the streets. No, I don't do that. Some women, that's their thing. A lot of women can have sex with anybody, and it don't mean nothing. Some women can go have sex with somebody and go back on home to their man like they ain't did nothing. I'm just not that. I would feel so guilty, so nasty. Um, I just don't. I just ain't never roll like that. I don't know. I know some people can do it. I just, no. If I'm in a relationship, and usually me, I always be in long-term relationships. I'm not no flimsy. I don't be in short-term relationships. I'm a relationship person, so I've never been that type of woman to do that. And if we, y'all know I keep it real with y'all. If I'm having sex with you, I got some feelings for you. I can't have sex with nobody I don't got feelings for. I can't do it. And I'm not the like a get back person. Oh, he did this and that, so I'm gonna get back at him and go have sex with, like, just say his homeboy or something like that. I don't do that. I just keep it pushing. But now, in my younger days, I did kind of act up, acting like I ain't had no sense. But as I got older, I learned from it and I grew. And I think I didn't learn a lot of stuff, but I'm still learning and things like that. Just because I'm 51 don't mean I can't learn stuff. I'm still learning stuff, or what have you. So I'm still learning. But am I gonna fight over a man? Hell no, no. Mm-mm. Am I going to a woman's house? Hell no, no. I'm not going to nobody's house. I'm not even going. I'm not fighting you over no man. I'm not. I'm not doing it. You think I'm going to be out here arguing and fighting and all that for a man? No, no. I'm too old for that. And I think I'm a nice looking woman myself, so I know I can get somebody if I wanted somebody. But once you get out of a relationship, to me, I think you should step back and reevaluate yourself, not to jump in another relationship and things like that. Mm-mm. That's me personally, but I can't tell other people what to do. You don't want to take your baggage into another relationship, so you need to step back and chill for a moment. And I know people are typing stuff nowadays and got different things like that. I write down stuff. I got a journal. I write down stuff. So there would be no way that if I got out of a 20-something year relationship marriage that I'll go back and be with somebody else. I can do it. I would sit back and chill, get to know who I am as a person, what I don't like, what I'm gonna put up with my boundaries and things like that. I would want to be in another relationship. Because my relationship with here has been 25 years. So no, I don't want to. No, I won't. I don't want to do that. No. Mm-mm. And then I think Point 84 said, I think she is lying. They were not on a break. See, that's what I thought. There's no way Jock and Kendra broke up in no 3 months. Jock, I'll give it maybe a month or a couple of weeks if they were broke up. Jock had that baby on her, and the reason she's saying it was a couple of months, she don't want to look stupid. Hey, girl, hey, some women take their men back all the time, and they didn't went out here and cheated on them and made a baby. I know a lot of people like that. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say back in my younger days that I didn't forgive people who cheated on me. I did, but then I had to wake up and say, "Oh hell no, no," because I learned that if they cheat on you once, they'll do it again because they figured they didn't get away with it. So I'm not, no. Yeah, Dwayne Wade, him and Gabrielle Union. Now you got some industry 304s, baby. They get around. That baby that the break baby that Dwayne Wade had when him and Gabrielle Union was on the break. That woman has a baby by the Marlon brothers. She got a baby by him and another celebrity, and then now Dwayne. So she don't have to work a day in her life because she getting child support by the Wayne brothers, and then also Dwayne Wade, and it's another one too. You got a lot of women out here like that they get pregnant by celebrities, rappers, or actors and things like that, and they get child support from each one of them. So hey, do your thing. Do your thing. They do. They get pregnant by each one of these people. And that way, they don't have to work. But if they were smart and they was getting child support, they would start them some type of a business. With all them child support checks you get, you need to start you some type of business, because the child support ain't gonna last forever. You got 18 years with it. You getting all that money from these athletes and actors, start you some type of business. The same thing with Bow Wow baby mama. She got a baby by Bow Wow, a baby by Future, and then she got a baby by a football player. So she got 3 different celebrities that she got a baby by. You said rich commentary. Yep. Rich community pass around. Yeah. Yep. I just not. And then some of these men who got multiple of kids, you guys, people should be scared to touch them, because they don't use no protection, right? So that they're going in everybody raw. So why would you put yourself in that predicament? So I don't want to put myself in that predicament. Yeah. So and then I know a lot of people, they get out of a relationship and they jump back in another relationship. And I think that we as women do that because we don't want to portray ourselves as being alone or vulnerable, being alone or vulnerable, or you don't want your ex-husband or your ex-boyfriend to think that you by yourself. I really don't care what nobody thinks. I don't. I'm going to take time out for myself. I'm going to take time out for myself. And even the women that are, called cougars or whatever, I don't see how they go with these young men. 17-year difference, 20-year difference. I can't do that. I wouldn't do that. My oldest son is 30. And just like Chloe on Hard and Hustle, I love they dynamic. I love they vibe and everything like that. But to go with somebody that's 17 years younger than you, and your son and maybe 4 years older than your son, no, ma'am. No. And I see how that make my son feel. No, I'm not able to do it. And it's bringing a tension between me and my son. I'm not able to do it. I'm not able to do it. Now, I won't do that. Because, me and my kids have a good bond, and especially my oldest son, because y'all know your oldest child been through everything with you, the ups and downs, the struggles and everything. If you have like an older child, because I had my son, I was 20 when I was pregnant with my son, and I was 21 when I had him. So me and my oldest son been through everything together. So, you kind of get a bond with them, and y'all kind of grow up together. You're a young parent. So, so me and my older son, I love all my kids the same. But that first child always goes through the struggle with you, the ups and downs and things like that. And the other kids, they don't go through that with you, because by the time they come along, everything is peaches and creams. But that first child always goes through everything with you. Let me know if y'all got like some kids like your older child. And, when I had my oldest son, I keep it real. I wasn't married at that time when I had my oldest son. I wasn't married. Yeah, I have a child out of wedlock, and then my other two, then I got married, and then my other 2 kids are by my husband. So, yeah, so I don't lie about that. I tell y'all the truth. I'm just like y'all. I'm no different from you guys. Yeah. So my oldest son, he's 30, the one that just gave me my grandbaby. And my grandbaby tearing them up, baby. My grandbaby tearing them up. They some young parents, and they think, well, if he starts crying, he gets out of breath. We don't want him to be crying. I said, son, he got to cry. Y'all can't keep holding him. My grandbaby got them wrapped around they fingers, baby. Anytime he cry, whatever, they gonna go and pick him up. I said, okay. He don't sleep by himself. They sleep holding him. I said, he got y'all wrapped around his finger. I said, that's okay. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna break him. I'm 66. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it, y'all. My son lives like an hour and a half away from me. So I just let them, I'm trying to let them bond a little bit with the baby. So I told my son, okay, I said, I'm gonna give y'all a break. I'm gonna let y'all go and do something. I'm gonna take the baby, take over the baby or whatever. Because I want my sons to be a hands-on dad. Because you know I have 3 sons, so they are hands-on dads. They're not going to be, oh, I'm not going to change a diaper. I'm not going to do this and that. Oh no, you're going to give baths. You're going to change diapers. You're going to be a hands-on dad. So my other son, he's 28. Excuse me, 29. He's a hands-on dad too. I would have you. My bonus baby, he's 29. He's a hands-on dad too. He watches his daughter, watches our grandbaby. She's a little girl, and she watches her. He does everything. He does everything. I don't play games where you're gonna make the mother do everything and you're not gonna do anything. No. No. He does everything. He does bath time with my grandbaby. He changes diapers. He does feeding. He put on clothes. He does it all. I said, oh no. He looked like he wore out though, but mm-mm. And I'm proud of myself. I'm raising some really, really good boys. My 30-year-old, no problems with him. He's never been to jail. He has a job. He works. He's never been in trouble with the law. My 20-year-old, I'm getting ready to take him back to college. Knock on wood, he's never been to jail or have any problem with the law or anything like that. Even the 29-year-old, no problems. They got jobs. They work for a living. So they don't have any problems or anything. So far so good. But I don't want them to not be hands-on dads. You know, I do want them to be in a house with their kids so they can raise them or what have you. But and that's why I made sure my son went to every doctor's appointment to make sure if something is going on, you know what's going on. Because if they come in the room asking this and that, you don't want to be sitting there looking stupid like you don't know what the hell going on. So when they ask her a question, you able to answer the question because you know what the hell going on. So I made sure that he went to every doctor's appointment. He knows everything that's going on with his child. Because you know, a lot of people don't know shit about their kids. Look at MARSAU. He didn't even know his damn son was allergic to peanut butter. No, you gonna know if my grandbaby's allergic to something. You gonna know the name of his doctor, his dentist. You don't know every damn thing. Teachers. You don't know what, you know, everything. So a lot of people don't do that, you know. So, but I think this generation of fathers are kind of, they want to be in their kids' life and they're hands-on. This generation, they are more hands-on and want to be involved with their kids. This generation here. So I like that. Let me know if you guys are drinking in the chat. I'm drinking tequila and pineapple juice. Okay, guys. So, getting back to Kendrick and Jock. Do you think that Kendrick is selling herself short with Jock? Do you think Kendrick can do better than Jock? Let me know what y'all think. I think Kendrick can do so much better. I wouldn't care about that show because that makes her look bad as a lawyer where she got this man who got all these kids. She don't have any kids, but she did freeze her eggs. So if you as a woman and let's just go here. You as a woman, if you met a man, Jock, and he had all those kids, and you wasn't a successful lawyer, a real estate broker, would you have married Jock with all those kids? Just let's be honest. Would you have married him? Yes, thank you, Monique. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Kendra could have had her own family by now. Now, y'all know she was dating. It was either a football player or a basketball player, right? And Jock was jealous of that man because she was helping him, I guess, find a house or something. And she was jealous of him. What is it that Kendra want with Jock? It got to be more than a TV show, guys. It got to be more to that. What do you want? What do you want? What is it? Is it the good peen? Because you can get good peen, you can get some good peen now. What is it? What is it? She's a nice looking woman. What does she want with Jock though? What is it? You sipping on some Hennessy, Carolyn? Okay. I still got to get the strawberry Hennessy. I think I'm gonna try to get that tomorrow, or the pineapple. Guys, make sure you guys go subscribe at my other channel. Did I just go off the screen here? Sorry about that. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Let me take. Yeah, so I don't know what it is. It can't be the D, y'all. It can't be the D. It can't be the D, y'all. Because no. It can't be the D. Something else got to be going on. Something else got to be going on. Because this lady, it ain't the money either, because Kendra made good money herself. So what is it that she is, what's keeping her there with Jock? Then she get on here and lie and say that he didn't have a baby on. Look, lady, just go ahead on and tell the truth. He did everything else. Just tell the truth. And you know what? I don't think Jock can stop cheating. And that's why I say when you forgive somebody for cheating on you, they're going to keep on cheating on you. She said, oh, I forgave him for that. But I make him take accountability. Okay, he going to take accountability. What the hell is that going to do? What do that do? And y'all, we going to stick a pin in that. Hello, Sylvia. Hello. How many likes do we got in the chat? Proud Mimi. Girl, I can't do flavored drink. It's got to be on the rocks with a twist of the lemon. Okay, Carolyn. All right. And Kendra is starting to look so broken, and she's not happy. It's like she is wishing he would change, but he's not. No, once we get kind of older in our ways, it's usually saying that we just stuck in our ways. We're not going to change. But you can change if you want to. You can change if you want to. It's all about what you want to do as a person. You can change if you want to. But some men are just like that. They have to have multiple of women. That's just what it is. Either you're going to roll with it or not. And Jock, he lies all the time. And then when y'all think that, I don't know if y'all think that other episode when some lady was supposed to be his work partner, but she was bad. She looked nice. Her and Kendra out there arguing. What do I look like arguing with somebody about my husband? Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. She out there arguing with this woman, and Jock talking about, oh, we work together, or she was breaking up with her man. I was out there trying to console her. Sorry, save it for somebody else. And let me just tell y'all this. Look, people, if you don't know, I'm going to tell y'all something. You think a woman care about a man with a ring on his hand? Do you think a man care about a woman with a ring on her hand? They don't care. A lot of people like that. They like to chase. They like the thrill of it. They like the adrenaline. They like a challenge. They like messing with married men or married women. It's the sneaking around. It's like a adrenaline rush to them. They like to challenge. So don't think because your husband or your wife got on a wedding ring that ain't nobody gonna talk to them. Baby, let me tell you something. This world we live in now, where morals and integrity and respect, that's gone. That's gone. Mm-mm. You got mamas who's around here sleeping with their daughter's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. So the world we live in now, with integrity and morals and values and respect, that's out the window for some of these women. They don't give a shit. When you got the mom and them sleeping around with your boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, they don't give a shit. So that's why I couldn't understand why the teacher's like, MARSAU needs to wear his ring. Baby, that ring ain't stopping nothing. That makes it more for the women. Women like men with rings. It's a challenge. It's the adrenaline to them, the rush to them. Sneaking around. So that ring don't mean nothing, honey. Don't mean nothing. They're going to go after him more with the ring. Believe it or not. Women like men with rings because it's like a challenge to them. So the ring don't mean nothing, honey. Just want to let you know that. The ring don't mean nothing. They don't give a shit about no ring. So either and then this is the thing, he can take it on or off. He can leave it out because that ain't going to stop nothing. If a woman want to talk to him, they're going to talk to him. They don't care about that. Okay, no problem. Okay, Carolyn, I'm gonna put it up there in the members only. We're going to Jamaica in January, I think. Yeah, in January. Just and then you can also DM me if you have any other questions, but I'm gonna put it back in the members only. If y'all want to come or whatever, I'm gonna put it in the members only. No, because the ring should mean something to the person that's wearing it. Yeah, you're right about that, Deborah. But a lot of people, look, these men gonna do what they want to do, and then what's gonna happen is, like Kendra said, she forgave him long as he took accountability for it. Accountability for it. What do I got to do with it? Oh, he's gonna take accountability for it, but you didn't forgave him. He gonna keep on doing it. So they don't care about that. Okay. They don't care about that, guys. Really. Once you forgive somebody for doing something, they're gonna keep on doing it. Wait a minute. Let me make sure my okay. They're gonna do whatever they want to do, guys. Just real talk. All right, guys, we're gonna move over to Yandy, guys. Kendra talking like Jock is a child. Girl, look, I would have been gave Jock the fucking deuces. I would have been gave his ass the deuces. No, ma'am. He'd have been got the fucking deuces. It's just not worth it. It ain't worth it. He would have been got the fucking deuces. Let me know if y'all drink it in the chat, because y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Now, we're going to stick a dot into that and move over here to Yandy, guys. Now, I was saying that was so cool and stuff, how Yandy, she was holding it down for Mendeecees. She was, while he was in jail and stuff like that. But it come to find out, she wasn't doing that, guys. Now, y'all remember Mendeecees, if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, he said that he had seen some text messages of Yandy where her and maybe some guy was saying that they miss each other and all this and that. So was it the guy from Ghana? Because the guy said they've been together for some years, right? And he has been to Atlanta. And he was told to be quiet when she's talking to Mendeecees on the phone in the car. So, hey, okay. But let's listen to what Tasha K, she got the clip of about with Mendeecees now. Now, Something going on, guys. We thought Yandy was just sitting back, taking everything on the chin. Apparently not. Yandy ain't sitting back, taking nothing on the damn chin, y'all. Yandy, she just being quiet with her shit. Yandy ain't taking shit on the chin. So let's take a look at that guy. Yandy ain't taking shit on the chin. Yandy doing just as much as Mendeecees is doing, y'all. So let's take a look at this. Yandy is cutting up too, baby. Now I don't blame Yandy. Just saying, I don't blame Yandy.
You know, she had a little restaurant, I guess her and Mendeecees. I guess she had fired some employees or something. No, she didn't fire them. She didn't pay them. Okay. And so the employees hit me in the DM and passed on this wine. Let me see if y'all give a fuck about it. I ain't surprised at all. But apparently Yandy been fucking.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Been cheating on Mendeecees. Apparently cheated on him while he was in jail too.
Oh.
And you know Mendeecees is a little feminine. He don't give a fuck.
Oh, she didn't cheat on the man. I told y'all. They said that she was cheating on Mendeecees, baby, while he was in jail. She was out here getting her swirl on, baby. Okay, Yandy. Okay.
But, you know, she wearing the strap. But hold on for a second. These are the people that she hired in her restaurant. She goes, listen, I was around the Harris family for most of the drama, and I can say that the best friend isn't lying. Mendeecees had been caught Yandy cheating on him with multiple men. She has never been faithful to him. All the drama with him taking his ring off on the show is when that shit hit the fan. That's when he found out that she had been cheating on him for years, even when he was in jail.
Woo!
She hired this guy to do poetry night at her restaurant. She then fell in love with him and was having an affair with him for about 8 months or so, give or take.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. She was cheating in the United States with the poetry guy? Oh, well, Yandy. Whoa, Yandy. Whoa.
Put up the photo. She then fell in love with him and was having an affair with him for about 8 months or so, give or take. She had been cheating with him right under Mendeecees' nose. Myself and all the people that worked at the restaurant knew what was going on just from their chemistry together.
Wait a minute. So Yandy was out in the open cheating with this man here. Wait a minute. Is this the man with the white beard? Okay. So Yandy was getting her back blew out while she was on this show pretending like she missed Mendeecees so much. Well, no. Look, the best friend said it's been multiple men and he ain't lying. So the ex-unpaid employee, said that she's been cheating on Mendeecees. So according to Yandy Smith's ex-unpaid employees, she's been cheating on Mendeecees. Oh, okay, Yandy, okay.
Oh. She had this man around her kids and shaking hands with Mendeecees, but this wasn't the only man. It was multiple men. She and her best friend were both traveling overseas, as he proved. Okay. All I can say about the best friend is he probably was at his breaking point. Remember, he had just lost his mother. Also, she really didn't treat him as good as he stated. Yandy is a liar and she embellishes everything, and she's a serial cheater. Okay. I'm not surprised. Remember, she came out and said she only had an emotional affair with Mr. London. But we'll be following everything. I just kind of wanted to hit y'all with that little piece of wine. Do you like me? Yes or no? This show is 3 beautiful women that are waiting to be chosen by their mystery man. We ain't seen his ass yet, but
Oh, Tasha K got a new show coming out, guys. Look at this.
how he sounding? We like it. Some of these interactions get interesting and real messy.
What's going on? How you doing?
Tasha K, I'm kind of nervous because his voice sounds too familiar.
Oh. I even intervened and asked my questions to extract my wine my way. Do you have a high body count?
But do I date a lot of women and
a lot of women?
Nah, but I mean, listen.
Do you like me? Yes or no? Coming soon to Unwind with Tasha K.
Tasha K presents Do You Like Me? The ultimate dating experience is here. Premiering Tuesday, September 16th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Subscribe now to watch the show.
Okay, Tasha. Okay, guys, what do y'all think about this? So I thought she was just cheating with the man in Ghana. But okay, there's multiple Okay, Yandy probably was cheating while he was in jail, but she was holding him and his oldest child down. Okay. Well, she's a good cheater because we never heard about Yandy until he cheated. Right. So the ex-employees that they said that Yandy didn't pay them. The people that, because y'all know she got another restaurant. She had another restaurant, right? And the people said that Yandy did not pay them. So I guess they coming out spilling all of the tea. She hired a man for poetry night and said that Yandy started talking to that man, was messing around with that man. She fell in love with him. And said Yandy had the kids around this man. And then when Mendeecees got out of jail, said she had Mendeecees shaking hands and everything with the man. So maybe she got it straight with the man, you know, I got a man and everything like that. And I guess that they were cool with it. That's what I'm assuming. Right? She had to tell the man that she had a man. Because when Mendeecees came around, I guess he acted like you know, that him and Yandy was just friends. But all along she was screwing the man. And then you introduced the man to your kids. You said you don't believe the employees? Okay. So do y'all think Yandy and Mendeecees are going to break up? Because they don't have to get no divorce because they're not married. Now, Yandy said she did not send the marriage license in. Now, I don't know if she sent them in to this day. They never talk about it. But Yandy said she did not send the marriage license in because she did not want the baby mamas coming after her income. So, do y'all think that she sent the marriage license in, or are they still just in a spiritual marriage? Let me know in the chat if you think they're still in just a spiritual marriage. And let me know, do y'all believe Yandy was messing with these people? Now, I believe she's messing with the man and Ghana. But Brian, he's got an interview that's going to be coming out as well, where he's going to tell everything. Okay, Brian is supposed to tell everything that happened. I don't know why Brian is doing this, but he said he's going to tell everything. So I guess he's going to tell about the other man that she's been messing around with as well. So we shall see, about this. But this is the thing. Can we blame Yandy? No. Can we blame her? Look at all the shit that Yandy been through with her, with Mendeecees' baby mamas. Look at all the shit she's been through with him. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot with Mendeecees. So I'm not mad at Yandy. I'm not mad at her. Let me know if y'all, let me know what y'all think. Yes, I believe they are going to break up because when she admitted about the guy, she emotionally cheated with the look on his face, said he was done. Okay. 49 likes, 47 watching. Great job, Friday Night Tea Sippers. Yes, great job, everyone. Great job. But guys, now we can't say Yandy is committing adultery, right? Because she is really not married to Mendeecees. Okay, so she's not committing adultery. We can say she's cheating, right? Because she's really not married to Mendeecees. She's not married to him. Do y'all think Yandy is just fed up with all the shit she's been through with Mendeecees over the years with the baby mamas and all his cheating allegations? Y'all think she's fed up with it? Now, Mendeecees was in jail for quite a while, guys, and you kind of, maybe, she got lonely and needed some. I'm not faulting her for that. I'm not faulting her for that. She might, you get lonely, you might need something, I'm not faulting for her for that, but because they were never really married. Okay. But she did keep it on the low and she was respectful with it where people didn't find out. Until now, people are coming out saying, telling on her now. But she did keep it respectful, guys. She didn't have it all out here in the public. That's what I'm saying. What do y'all think about it? She did, she was, cool about it. Let me know what y'all think. Are they going to go ahead and call it quits? Because she did say in the clip when her and Mendeecees sat down and talked, she said that he was doing him and she was doing her. She said she thought the relationship was over with. So that's why she was doing her. And he was doing him. But see, guys, the thing is, y'all know in Atlanta, there's a high HIV rate. There's a high HIV rate in Atlanta. Okay? I don't think nobody should be playing games like this. Now, maybe she's taking prep too. Maybe her and Mendeecees is taking prep. But if y'all out here in these Atlanta streets playing like this, everybody is having sex with everybody, then I hope somebody is I hope y'all using protection and maybe on the prep. That's all I can pray for y'all. Because it seems like everybody's out here playing games in the streets. That's all I'm saying. Everybody out here playing. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Everybody's out here playing these games in the streets and nobody caring about no diseases. So I hopefully for everybody that people are, taking precautions. Okay. That's all I can pray for here. Okay. Okay, guys. I do want to talk about Hard and Hustle for a minute. Now, let me know if you guys are watching Hard and Hustle. And if you are, how do y'all feel about Hard and Hustle so far? Can y'all relate to any of the women on the show? I think I am what's her name? The one with the short hair. Is that Labrina? I think I'm more Labrina. Is that Labrina the one with the short hair? And then her husband, whatever. I think I'm Labrina. Is her name Labrina or what is her name? Let me get it. Let me know if you guys can relate to anybody on the show. And if you can, what person do you relate more to on the show? What person do you think you're more like on the show? I think I'm more like Alana. Yes, I'm more like Alana. I'm Alana. Do y'all think y'all could relate to anybody on the show that y'all feel like y'all can relate to more than the other? Alana. That's me. I'm Alana. But I'll say I can relate to Alana more on the show than Alana and I'm gonna tell y'all on my new channel. I'll tell y'all on my new channel. I just can relate to her more. Just some things that is going on in my life, and that's why I say that's gonna be my life channel. I can feel her on some things, and I know maybe that's why I like the show so much because Elena, I can really relate to her. Relate to her a lot. And if I would say one more person that I can relate to, would be um, 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 I would say kind of Chloe, but not with the date of the young people. Well, I can relate to maybe three: Chloe, Alana, and Ro. Um, but not with Chloe, not with the dating a younger person. That part we can, if we can scratch that part off, I think I can relate to Chloe with that part. Um, I think I can very well relate with Chloe, Elena, and Rose. That would be, I would say that. Let me know if you guys relate to any of them on the show. But I think with Alana, she keeps saying that she's trying to protect her husband. But I'm trying to see, we already know he cheated. But do y'all think there's something deeper that she's trying to protect her husband from? That's what the part that I'm trying to figure out with Alana. But I think they're going to be more open than Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think Hard and Hustle, the ladies are going to, excuse me, be more open than Hard and Hustle. I think that they're going to be more open. I think Alana is going to start opening up some more. I think Chloe, I don't think she's going to be dating the younger guy for long. I just don't. I don't think she's going to keep on dating him. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Chloe's going to keep on dating the younger guy that she's with? Lataria, I like her too. Lataria, the only thing I don't like about Lataria is I don't like how if she's talking to one friend and then one friend says something, she goes back and tells the other friend what she said. I don't like that part of Lataria. I don't like that. And then I don't like that she don't know how to read the room. If somebody tell you that they're having problems in their marriage, right? You're going to suggest that they do a vow renewal. Why would you suggest that, Latoya? Why? What? If the people are having problems, what the hell is a vow renewal going to do? Now, that's why I say she don't know how to read the room on stuff. But I try to give her grace because she hasn't been in a relationship or whatever. But you still should know how to read the room, guys. You still should know how to read the room. If they said they're going through counseling, they don't sleep in the same room. He's going to counseling with himself. She's going to counseling. Then they're going to do counseling together. Why would you suggest that somebody do a vow renewal? They don't even got the shit together. What? They not together. Well, you know what I mean. So that's why I said she don't know how to read the room, guys. To me, let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Chloe, she's very outspoken. She's the fun one of the group. She's like, she's very spunky. She gets the party going with the group. To me, she does. Labrina, I think she's dealing with some childhood issues that, with the tough love from her parents and things like that. She did admit that her husband cheated on her a lot when he was in the NBA, and she dealt with that, and she got over it. She's a better woman than me. So where they at today? Okay. So things worked out. So let's hope he's not cheating anymore. I'll be glad when Lataria get her man. She just, if you can't find a man, while you out and about, maybe she should get on some dating sites to find somebody. And I do understand that she lost her husband, her father, and she was dealing with some things or whatever. So I understand that, but she needs to get out and maybe go on a dating site, or something like that if she's not finding people out and about with the work and stuff that she do. So I think she should get on a dating site. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, Proud Mem, you said, I think Alana knows her husband has not been faithful more than once. It's something. It's something that she is with her husband. I'm just trying to figure it out. I like the shows where the shows are being real and authentic. It don't look like made up storylines. I like this. That's why, if you know what, if Love and Marriage Huntsville could have came with this on their show, that Love and Marriage Huntsville would have been a successful show if everybody would have told their truths. I think it would have been a successful show, but everybody, didn't want to tell their truth. If somebody cheated and you wanted to stay with them, that's okay. We don't have to sleep with these people. It was okay. It was okay. But y'all made it into such a, oh, my husband didn't do this, my husband didn't do that. When y'all could have just told the real. In my personal opinion, I like authentic shows. So I do want to take a look at, because I was looking for this clip from last week when they were all at the table. Do not bring nobody to the friend group. When we having a ladies' night out, we're trying to unwind and talk about what's going on in our lives and what's happened for the week or whatever. When you bring an outsider in, we can't talk about what we want to talk about. We don't know this damn lady. And that's what I didn't like, guys. I did not like that. I did not like it. I did not like it. I did not like it. I did not like this at all. I did not like it. I did not like how they brung the lady into the damn group and nobody knew this lady from a can of paint. That's what I was mad at. I did not like it. So that was my hiccup with the group right there. That was my hiccup with the group. Y'all bringing people in that we don't even know. I didn't like that. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Y'all trying to unwind for the week and people bringing in that you don't even know. The show, these girls show sisterhood on Love and Marriage Huntsville. There was no sisterhood. Yes, Deborah, there was no sisterhood. No sisterhood at all. That makes me question Chloe. Right. So let's take a look at a clip here, guys, that I got up here from the show here. Let's take a look at it.
Tonight, Chloe invited us to Single Ladies Night at Mocha Lounge, owned by 4 powerful Black men in Houston. Good drinks, live music. It's time to get cutesy. Pause. Get cute. Feel good. And let's just go have some drinks. Hey, sexy mama. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, come on in. Yes, honey. Girl, good.
Well, baby, these women are bringing the fashion. These women are bringing the fashion. Okay? Everybody on this show, to me, can dress. Let me know if I'm wrong. I like Chloe's fashion. I love Chloe's fashion. I like Alana's fashion. I like Rose. Let me know who y'all fashion do y'all like. Let me know.
I am so excited about Ladies Night tonight. It's going to be me, Latoya, Rowe, and Elena, because she's kind of single, and I'm inviting a special guest. I hope the ladies love her. Hi, Rowe. How are you?
Hi, ladies.
Good to see you.
Okay, look at me with the single ladies.
Girl, let your hair down. You need a shot. Yes.
I do.
Right here.
I do.
I have a surprise.
What's a surprise? I love surprises.
What's the surprise? Y'all ready?
Oh,
Let me see. I invited somebody.
Oh, you invited Jordan.
She's close.
Oh, so she isn't my therapist.
This is a friend of mine who's also a friend of yours. Y'all kind of briefly know her. Y'all met her.
I don't like new people.
But she and I got really cool. Shaniqua girl from the rodeo.
So y'all friends? That's good.
I wouldn't say we're friends, but we got really cool. Like Shanique was a vibe. When I first met Shanique at the rodeo, I enjoyed her spirit, her energy.
You're cougering.
We're having like a single ladies night out. You gotta come and bring your energy.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes. I'm all about added value. And I feel like Shaniqua has that touch. Like we need some more fun people around.
Right now. Right now.
How are we doing today? How are you?
Good to see you. But why are you inviting people that's not a part of the friend group?
You still giving like Cowboy Carter.
And granted, this ain't got nothing to do with your quick. What are we doing? Boy, stop being so damn friendly.
I'm not trying to be mean, but like the fact that you keep popping up in like our like friend group situations, I'm confused.
I don't know about a pop-up.
It is a pop-up because we know you was coming, so no.
Oh, well, excuse me.
She was my surprise.
Oh, you saw surprise? Yes, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Surprise are usually pleasant for everybody. Well, I hope it's pleasant.
Y'all gotta be open to meeting people.
Me saying Shanika was a pop-up had nothing to do with her. It had everything to do with Chloe inviting her and not letting us know. If we having a ladies' night out, right? We're supposed to be comfortable with what we're talking about. We're supposed to be, be able to have these conversations that, are open and honest. I can't do that with somebody I don't know. They have to watch what I say. And
that's what I'm saying. If y'all having a ladies' night out, maybe Lana wanted to say more of what was going on in her relationship with her husband. You can't say that now because this Shaquiqui lady is here, but they don't know anything about her. And I don't think she fit in with this ladies group because she is too loud. Some people don't fit in with certain groups. Maybe her and Chloe go out together. They might, jive together. But with these ladies, it's just not that vibe. She is too loud, too something. She just don't fit in with these ladies. Just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the chat.
Kind of be more on the edge because I can't be myself because I don't know her.
So what do y'all think about this, guys? Yeah, she's kind of too loud for the group. Back in my younger days, probably, yeah, but right where I'm at now in my life, no. When I go out, I like to be, oh God, I'm trying to think of it. When I go out now, guys, I am just chilled. I want to go out. We can talk. We can have drinks. I'm at the point in my life where we can do poetry night. We can do karaoke night. We can do that. I'm not a club person. I don't want to do club person. I want to get dressed up, look cute. Like right now, we'd be going to like rooftop bars and stuff like that. I like lounges. Now I will go to, concerts, lounges, rooftop bars. I want to sit back, look cute, drink my drink, okay? But I probably got on some heels that they're not made for walking. They made to get where you're going to sit at and sit down and look cute, okay? You're not supposed to be all over the dance floor or whatever, okay? That's what I want to do. I don't want to be jumping up and down. I don't want to go nowhere where I got to possibly be fighting and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. I like sports bars where I can go, maybe have on like a nice pair of shorts, pair of jeans, and a top, and me some tennis shoes. I go to a sports bar. But clubbing, no, I don't club. Sports bars, rooftop, something like that. I don't do all that. And y'all know in different hotels they have like happy hour and stuff. You can go there, you can catch a vibe there. I don't do I'm out, probably out of town, I might try to twerk or something like that. But that's not my vibe no more. I'm just laid back, chill, whatever. Okay? I don't do all that, I'm okay. I just don't do all that. And when I go, the setting that they're in, that's a talkative section. Let's talk about what happened at work all week. Let's talk about things that's going on in our life. That's a chill section, like a kind of like a sportsy kind of bar or whatever. But you got Shaquiqui there, and she the loudest one in the bunch, and we don't even know her. No, ma'am. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to go out tomorrow with my sister. My sister is out tonight. since I couldn't be with my other sissy. So I might go out tonight go out tomorrow after I take my son to take some of his stuff back to school. And then I'm going to drop him off for good on Monday. But I'm going to take him tomorrow and take some of his stuff up there. Then I'll take him for good on Monday or what have you. But I don't like the loud. And I'm just going to tell y'all, people think because you get older, people get their grown woman on. Nah. I have people that's my age, my age range, or in their 40s, that still act like we in high school or in our 20s and 30s. I don't do that. No. I don't like it. I'm even starting to kind of change my clothes as well. Not so much tight fitting stuff, just grown woman stuff. So I'm even starting to change that about me. That's me. Just me. I know it's that about me. I don't like so much tight fitting stuff. I just like to look cute, sexy, and classy. That's what I'm trying to. That's the vibe I'm going for now. You got to show everybody everything. So that's just what I'm going for right now. Yep, that's what I'm going for as a look and stuff like that with myself. But I know, maybe every once in a while I have on something. I got a couple of things they're not too tight, but they're cute. They're cute. So yeah. But I just don't like people to invite people to, if we said we're gonna go out, catch up and everything, don't invite nobody we don't know. I can't say what I want to say around her. I don't like that. I don't think Ro was wrong. We don't know this lady. I don't know why Chloe would do that. Why would you invite somebody to our ladies out group that we don't know? What the hell? I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't do that. Now, when I do go out of town with my girl Sassy to talk with your girl Sheila Jonah, we do turn up. We have a good time, and I miss them dearly. I wanted to be on that trip. If it was nothing going on with my house, baby, I would have been there. God knows. If wasn't nothing going on with my house, guys, I would have been there. But it's always next time, and it'll be a next time, But yeah, I don't like that. Don't invite nobody to the group. If we could catch up and unwind and talk about what's been going on at work, what's been going on within our lives and stuff, do not invite nobody to the group. Don't do that. That just does something to me. And then how she is, oh hell no. No. I'm just over the loud people. I'm just over it, guys. I am over people being excessively loud for no reason. I'm just not with that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do the loudness. You don't have to be loud. Now we do got some friends that are like that. We got the now you can have two sets of friends, guys. You got the turn up friends, and then you got the chill friends. You can have that, guys. Now, hey, I'm just saying, you can have that. We can have that, guys. Let me know. Do y'all got chill friends, and then you got the turn up friends? Let me know if y'all got that, because right now y'all know I only mess with my sister and my cousin. But then my other long lost friend, she's kind of the chill friend. My sister is the turn up. My sister is the turn up baby. My baby sister, she's 50. I'm 51. My sister is the turn up. Okay? So when we with her, we got to turn up a little bit because my sister turns up, baby. Yeah, she turns up. You said, Sonia, you have both? Okay. She drains the energy out of the group. Yes. She call her the quiet lady. Okay. I like all the ladies' fashion. They all have their own style. Yes, they do. That makes me Chloe. That makes you question Chloe? I don't know. I don't want the drama guys. When I go out, I want to look cute. I ain't got time to be getting no wigs pulled off, no tracks pulled out, taking off my heels. I'm just not with that. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. I'm too old for that. I got grown kids, grandkids. I'm not with that. Now, baby, when I do go out, I see some people that I used to be with back in the day. They still turned up. They still turned up. I'm just not. No, I'm not. I'm not her no more, y'all. I'm turned down. I'm turned down. I'm not turned up no more. I'm kind of laid back, chill. I'm not turned up no more. Y'all still turned up. No, I'm not turned up now. But my sister and my cousin that I do go out with, and then I have my one friend that I've been friends with since high school. Me and her kind of reconnected back. We didn't fall out because nothing bad. We just stopped talking. But I started back talking to her. She lives out of town, about an hour and a half or 2 hours away. I'm gonna start going to go visit her regularly because we just get each other. We just get each other. And yeah, I know my other friend that we was friends for a long time. I had to let her go. But this one right here, my friend Oshana, baby, me and her get each other. We get each other. We get each other. And when we hooked back up with each other, it was like no time passed. She get me and I get her. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna be going over there visiting her a lot. She lives about maybe 2 hours away from me, 2 or 3 hours away. So I'm gonna be going to go visit her. Okay, guys. Now this lady here, Shaquila, what's her name? Shaquana, whatever the damn lady name is. She too much for me. She just too much in this group. This group don't work well with the group. That's why I say for Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know if K Michelle is gonna fit in. Well, no, let me not say that. Who is no, you know what? I'll take that back, y'all. Because we got Phaedra that turns up, we got Portia that turns up. Shamia that turns up. Oh, that okay, that's gonna work out because they turn up, but they not. Y'all let me know. Y'all think K Michelle gonna fit in with this group? Let me know. Hey, Patricia T. Hello. You said is a female that Latoya ran into at the ferry man. Now, Patricia, you know you wrong for that. Now, Patricia, you know you wrong for that. Hey, Patricia, you know that lady. What? Oh my God. We for the see. We for the see, y'all. Give me 1 second. I like it. I like K Michelle. Y'all don't get. She just the turn up friend. You got to be turned up with her. Okay, you have to be turned up with her. Okay, you got to turn up with K. Because K gonna bring it, baby. You say one thing out of her, K gonna turn all the way up, baby. K gonna turn up. Okay. Okay, let's look at this other clip from Hard and Hustle. Let's look at this other one. Y'all got a comment with me. Let me know what y'all think here.
Start here because I hadn't communicated with you in like probably 10 years. Let's just start from 10 years ago. Like what's the newness in your life?
Wrong clip, guys. Sorry.
So then let's start here because I hadn't communicated with you in like probably 10 years. Let's just start from 10 years ago. Like what's the newness in your life? Tell us about you so that way we know what we're working with, because at the rodeo, when you and I did go to the friend group, I didn't get to connect with you and the girls.
Allow me to apologize. I'm sorry. I don't want to overstep step on your toes. By inviting her without, because you were the connection. On friendship toes.
No, hold on. Let's be clear. I think Shaniqua and I can both attest to the fact that we've communicated on Facebook probably 10 years ago. But as far as
Not 10 years ago, girl.
no, that's the truth. Am I right?
Well,
A decade is crazy.
here's the deal. You're in the business of PR.
For sure.
I've done business with you because you've connected me to events, people,
I invited
places.
you to events.
Absolutely.
Right.
So let me ask you a better question. Is there a reason that you're trying to minimize it? Because I don't know if it was 2 months ago, 6 years ago, or 10 years ago.
10 years ago is worth minimizing. If you met somebody 10 years ago, it's not like our friends yesterday.
I never said I was her friend.
It's not.
I said I did business with her. I said she was an acquaintance of mine. But saying that you don't know somebody, I don't care if it was 20 years ago, it's crazy.
She didn't say she didn't know you.
Hold on.
No, there's no hold on. Because right now I feel like there's a character assassination.
Oh, there's not.
Because I meet people every single day. I have people come up to me every single day. One thing I never do is try to minimize an interaction, because an interaction with someone, you never know what that meant to them.
So when it comes to someone,
Yes.
there's someone connected with you on Facebook, and that's
I
the
never
last.
connected with you on Facebook.
You want to look
so
it
that's
up?
okay, because I was prepared for you to treat me this way today.
Do you need me to sit by you, Shaniqua? Because
No, I don't need help, honey. I got this. But what
Wait
I
a
do
minute,
want to
guys.
do.
Wait a minute. I think I got the wrong one up here. Give me 1 second.
Let me say this before there's any defensive layers.
No, there's no defensive
Okay,
layers.
So then we're gonna try.
Bottom line is we've interacted, and that's all that I've ever said. I don't know why you're trying to reduce that.
She asked you a question, you get defensive.
There is no question. She sent the emails. The emails came from her
How you
account.
came with this ready already?
Because it is my character that's being attacked.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
So then let's start here, because I hadn't communicated with you in like probably 10 years. Let's just start from 10 years ago. Like what's the newness in your life? Tell us about you, so that way we know what we're working with. Because at the rodeo, when you and I did go to the friend group, I didn't get to connect with you and the girls.
allow me to apologize. I'm sorry. I don't want to overstep step on your toes. You know, like by inviting her without, because you were the
stepped on her friendship toes.
No, hold on. Let's be clear. I think Shaniqua and I can both attest to the fact that we've communicated on Facebook probably 10 years ago. But as far as
not 10 years ago, girl.
No, that's the truth. Am I right?
Well,
a decade is crazy.
Here's the deal. You're in the business of PR.
For sure.
I've done business with you because you've connected me to events, people,
I invited
places.
you to events.
Absolutely.
Right.
So let me ask you a better question. Is there a reason that you're trying to minimize it? Because I don't know if it was 2 months ago, 6 years ago, or 10 years ago.
10 years ago is worth minimizing. If you met somebody 10 years ago, it's not like our friends yesterday.
I never said I was her friend.
It's not.
I said I did business with her. I said she was an acquaintance of mine. But saying that you don't know somebody, I don't care if it was 20 years ago, it's crazy.
She didn't say she didn't know you.
Shaniqua, hold on.
No, there's no hold on. Because right now I feel like there's a character assassination.
Oh, there's not.
Because I meet people every single day. I have people come up to me every single day. One thing I never do is try to minimize an interaction, because an interaction with someone, you never know what that meant to them.
So when it comes to someone, there's someone connected with you on Facebook, and that's
I
the
never
last.
connected with you on Facebook.
You want to look
so
it
that's
up?
okay, because I was prepared for you to treat me this way today.
Do you need me to sit by you, Shaniqua? Because
No, I don't need help, honey. I got this. But what I do want to do is bring out the receipts. So there's no Facebook here.
What in the FedEx Kinkos is this?
Did she just pull out a binder? Is she pulling out paperwork? Like, what are you here to prove?
This is communication via email.
That says 2014.
It doesn't matter the year. Do you know me or do you not?
what the hell, Shaniqua? I may have told Shaniqua that Latoya didn't remember her, but that was not my intent for her to bring receipts. Receipts from AOL? Really?
So then let's start here, because I hadn't communicated with you in like probably 10.
Okay, guys, what do we think is going on here? I think what made strange when Shakula joined the group, she seemed so angry. Maybe if she was more friendly, right? She came in with a bad vibe, guys. She came in with a bad vibe to me. The vibe wasn't inviting, wasn't friendly. You don't know these ladies, and see, this is another thing I'm talking about. Okay, Chloe, this is your friend group. Why would you go back and tell a stranger that Latoya said that she didn't know her or she don't remember her? Now what, Chloe? Come on, now I don't like no mess. Chloe, why would you go back and tell that lady that? Why? Why would you? Let me come on the screen here. Now, why did Chloe have to go back and tell that lady that you know, that's your friend group. You don't know this lady from a can of paint. Why would you go and tell that lady that Latoya said she don't know who she was? I wouldn't do no mess like that. You just met this lady. Who does that? Why would you go tell that lady that? Chloe, I'm starting to side eye you. I thought Latoya was a shit starter. Now I'm thinking you and Latoya, Chloe, y'all the shit starters now. Come on now. You said she's giving trans vibes. Okay, Patricia said the woman giving trans vibes. The woman is coming in kind of hot, guys. The woman is coming in kind of hot. You know, she don't know these ladies. Okay. Now, I will, excuse me. Now, Latoya didn't have to say she don't know the lady. The lady is bringing up receipts saying that she know her. Now, Latoya, if y'all did business together, whatever, you could say she was an acquaintance of yours. You don't have to say you don't know this lady, you don't remember, whatever. The lady clearly got emails that y'all been communicating back and forth at different events and stuff like that. Now, come on. Now, come on. If you don't remember, just say you don't remember. Don't put her out there bad like that. Hello, Sandra. See, Chloe, why you invite her and then tell her Latoya did not remember her? Chloe was being messy. Yes, being very messy. Very messy. Make sure, guys, when you come in, you hit the like button, thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Proud Mimi, let me know how many likes we have in the chat, please, and thank you. That's what I'm saying. I do not like no mess. You don't know this lady. You've already invited her. You said 10 years ago I wouldn't remember her either. Okay. It's a lot. But Chloe didn't have to go and tell that lady that. The lady, Latoya said she on Facebook. The lady said no, they've been corresponding by email. That's what the lady said, y'all. But let's get into the gist of it here. Let's get into the gist of it. So let's get into it, guys. The woman is on defense. She's on defense, y'all. She don't like you saying you don't know her.
We've interacted, and that's all that I've ever said. I don't know why you're trying to reduce that.
She asked you a question, you can defensive.
There is no question. She sent the emails. The emails came from her account.
How you came with this ready already?
Because it is my character that's being attacked.
The only reason she came was to do this.
Character that's being attacked.
So why is this?
And I had a feeling.
For this. So you told her that before she got here? So how she gonna bring this then? Absolutely not. This right here, this is crazy. You printed this out.
There's nothing crazy about that.
You printed this out. 2025, 2022, no. 2014. Here you go, girl. On the night of 2014, your ass text me on MySpace. Girl, what is we talking about?
All right, Brad, 10, let's bring it down to a 5.
I'm talking about right here.
There's no
weird like this.
Bitch, just no weird.
Yeah. Let me say this before there's any defensive layers.
No, there's no defensive layers.
So then we're going to
Bottom line is we've interacted, and that's all that I've ever said. I don't know why you're trying to reduce that.
She asked you a question, you can defensive.
There is no question. She sent the emails. The emails came from her account.
How you came with this ready already?
Because it is my character that's being attacked.
The only reason she came was to do this.
Character that's being attacked.
Why is this?
And I had a feeling.
For this. So you told her that before she got here? So how she gonna bring this then? Absolutely not. This right here, this is crazy. You printed this out.
There's nothing crazy about that.
You printed this out. 2025, 2022, no. 2014. Here you go, girl. On the night of 2014, your ass text me on MySpace. Girl, what is we talking about?
All right, Brad, 10, let's bring it down to a 5.
I'm talking about right here.
There's no
weird like this.
Bitch, just no weird.
Let me say this before there's any defensive layers.
No, there's no defensive layers.
Okay. Why we gotta call each other the bitch? Come on now. That You said the email she had was since 2000. Okay. I think she said 2025 in there, if I'm not mistaken. I think she said 2025. Now, see, this is where we get the young-minded. What are you calling this woman a bitch for? Come on, guys. That wasn't cause for. You don't even know this lady. Now, why would you call that lady a bitch? See, I don't do that. I would probably have to get up and excuse myself. I'm not going to go here, lady, because then I get a couple of drinks and you still talking crazy. It might be a confrontation. So best thing for me to do, let me get up and excuse myself from this table or whatever, because you own some rah-rah shit that I'm not even on, lady. No. Don't fight. I do not think she all lady. So you don't think, y'all think this is a trans woman? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Oh, okay. Let me know if y'all think this is a trans woman. Okay, that it is a lot, guys. It's a lot. It is a lot. There's a lot, guys. I don't like women like that. I don't. I really don't. I don't like women like that. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I don't like women like this. You gonna act a fool like this? Oh no. Look here, lady. I already got enough problems, and I'm coming out for a night of relaxation and chill, and you bringing this bull crap? Oh no. Oh no. I ain't got time for it. No, ma'am. I'm trying to relax, and here you go with the rah-rah. No, ma'am. We're not gonna do this. No, I'm not with it. This is not my cup of tea. I do not do this. I don't. So I would have to excuse myself before something, would get escalated, And this lady don't know these women from a can of paint, guys, and she want to start, calling people bees and things like that. No, ma'am, we're not gonna do that. So I'm gonna excuse myself. Cheers, everybody. We're not gonna do that. I don't know. I don't want to say Chloe is messy, but I'm starting to get messy vibes from her. Her and Latoria. I'm starting to get messy vibes from them guys. What y'all think? What y'all think about Latoria and Chloe? Because them the two that if one of the women say something, they go back and tell the other person instead of letting it get brung to the group. Y'all going back telling each other stuff that don't even need to be said right now. Okay? It's gonna get said in a group, but y'all being too messy. Y'all too messy. Since Chloe invited her, Chloe should have asked her to leave when she first started talking loud at Latoria. Right. Yep. But see, this is my thing. Because okay, they out at the rodeo, whatever. Latoria and them seen the woman or whatever one time. Then I'm trying to figure out from that one-time interaction, how did Chloe get involved with this woman? Y'all only seen her one time. What y'all exchange numbers behind everybody back? What type of shit is this? Just saying, y'all. All right, guys, we're going to move on. Let's move on to, Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor said that she's trying to live her life, right? She's done with Iman, her ex-husband, but her ex-husband keeps on pushing her, keeps saying shit about her, keep coming for her. And Tiana, she said, y'all know I don't come on this internet saying nothing. She said, but my husband, ex-husband, keeps coming on here with the bullshit. Okay? So when she spoke out, she went against the court order. She had to pay him $70K. So she was on the Breakfast Club, right? And she said she didn't care about paying him $70K. She said that was the best $70K she spent. She said she didn't care about it. She said she went head on and did what she had to do. She paid him the $70K. That was fine with her. So she said she was cool with it. So Tiana Taylor says $70K divorce fee was best money spent to finally get peace from Iman Sumner. So we're going to take a look at this. Sometimes people, your peace is just, it's worth it. And she said she couldn't get peace from her husband. He kept on coming with the shit. So she had to get on here and say something. And I don't blame her.
Right. Every time something drops with Tiana is in the headlines for, oh, this movie, that movie, right? It seems that it's always something that is dropped on Iman's side, right? Where it's like, oh, but this happened. It's something about a court or something about the divorce, right? Almost every single time one of your accolades is mentioned, and celebrated for something.
But that was a part of the debate that I bid. And I hate to even have to talk about this, and I don't want to make this a long thing. But that's even why I hopped on live, because it's just like, y'all know how quiet I am. And even when the other party be dead ass wrong, I'm still defending, protecting, all of the things, because we have a daughter on social media. And I don't ever want to be anywhere speaking down on somebody, but people get tired.
Yeah.
At this point, Junie, when you get older and you want to ask that question, I'm just gonna have to break it down, baby, because I'm not about to keep being played with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to keep doing that just on the strength of, oh, Tiana hates social media, so let me poke on social media because I know she's not gonna say nothing. I think that the live really woke niggas up. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because I would never do nothing like that. You feel me? So it's just like, come on, this is crazy. Because even with that, it's just like, I'm sitting here defending some shit that came out a year ago. But when it came out, remember I did Vogue World, that shit was going crazy, so it didn't stick. Then I post a picture on Oscar weekend, the same rumor comes out. But now it's like really hitting differently because it's assumed that I moved on. Like, oh, she moved on. But yo, she took this person for everything. And it's just like, now I'm being called out my name. Like, I'm like, wait, what? And then I took this, I took that. I'm like, wait, what? I'm confused, you know?
It just seemed like you had to pay a $70,000 bill for you defending yourself.
And it was the best little coin I ever spent. I mean, when I say I want to get put through the mattress in peace, I said, listen.
Because that's what it is right there.
That's what it is.
Like that.
It wasn't even the technical stuff.
Like
it wasn't even the technical stuff.
Like, it's a pattern, right? Every time something drops.
So her ex-husband was used to her not saying anything, right? And because she moved on and he see her out here with Aaron, he want to start shit with her, right? And she said she don't like social media. So then that's when he wants to come on, start saying shit, and thought she wasn't going to get on there and say nothing. And, because her daughter's on social media and stuff like that, she said, forget that. She said, I'm going to come on here and defend myself. I'm going to let y'all know what it is. All this stuff that I bought, like she said, that her Rolls Royce. She said Iman wrecked her Rolls Royce and didn't even pay for it. She said she had to get that fixed. All of her Sprinter van, which is the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. She said that's her. She said everything in that mirror she bought for herself. She said Iman didn't buy her shit. She said now he did buy her stuff for, birthdays and stuff like that. She said, but she bought him stuff too. But he getting on there trying to put like she done took him from everything. Quiet as kept. She said she had more than he had. So how the hell was she taking him for everything? And what hurt him is because she moved on and got somebody else. She's not running behind him. He thought that Tiana was gonna ball up in a knot and still try to run behind him. But when she showed him that she had somebody else, then that's when all the shit started coming out. She doing this, she doing that. You said Iman reminds you of Martell. Yes. Yep. When they move on and they paying you no mind, then that's when they want to come out and say shit. When you start paying them attention, then they want to come out and say shit. That's what it is. But I'm glad Tiana moved on. Aaron looks like a pretty nice guy or whatever. So maybe they're just, dating, taking their time, and there's nothing wrong with that. With anybody dating and taking their time, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Date, take your time, see if that's what you like. But it seems like she's very comfortable with him. And he seems like he's very comfortable with her. But y'all know he was married. He has a daughter. by a Caucasian woman. And she came online and was like, oh, I didn't know he date black women, you know. Well, now you know. So we'll see how it goes or whatever. People are just getting tired of, certain things. They was trying to clown Sierra husband, Russell Wilson. Talking about he is simp because he's very attentive to Sierra and the kids. That makes him a simp. And Sierra came out here defending her husband like her husband ain't no fucking simp because he not like Future. And I think Future realized that he lost a good thing with Sierra, And he was bothered when Sierra got with Russell. He was coming out trying to do everything he can to tear down their marriage. But he cheated on Sierra, so Sierra said, nope. And she didn't need to get her body done or nothing. As she started having babies and stuff, her body just filled in. She has a nice body. Her body and stuff filled in like it was supposed to. She had the, fourth baby? Let's see. Yep, she had the fourth baby and her body just filled in. And Sierra was very thick now. So she looks nice for nice. She didn't have to get her butt done, her body done. It just filled in like it was supposed to. All right, guys. I do want to move on to Tamar because I don't think this thing with her and Funky Dineva is going to die down. So it's not going to die down. No, we're not going to move on to that. We're going to move on to Destiny. Now, do y'all think? Now, somebody said that Destiny got full custody of her child. I don't think Destiny got full custody of her child. The Barrack ain't going to have it. So I don't think she's got full custody of him at all. I don't. But we can catch Destiny in lies. Okay. First, she said that her and Moses was in a relationship, right? Then she come back and say they were friends for years. So which one is it? Was y'all in a relationship? Was y'all friends? What are you trying to do here, Destiny? Because now she's asking Kimmy and Tisha to help her find a man or a friend or somebody to date. Is it that you didn't wore your welcome out in Huntsville? That you can't find nobody to date? You asking people to hook you up with somebody? You need to sit down and focus on your son and your job. You don't need to be dating nobody. My personal opinion. I don't think she has custody. LeBerrick changed law school. Okay, that's what she's mad about. But let's take a look at this clip, how she lies, guys. She said that her and Moses, this is the clip that they said they cut out of the scene of Love of Marriage Huntsville. Now, I don't watch Love of Marriage Huntsville, guys. So this is what they saying is the clip that they cut out of Love of Marriage Huntsville. But we can see she lying on here. So y'all tell me, and watching this clip, how she lying. Y'all let me know.
Talk to anybody really about the scenario of events, the ins and outs.
And I'm
so maybe we need like a or something.
So messy. Oh, she's so messy.
Because literally, you would.
I don't know why this cutting out.
The first person I thought about when I saw the post.
It's like the
first person.
I
was like, what the?
And I'm like, and I'm getting like, you're messing. You're messing with a man that had a baby on the way, and you're just a horrible person. And I'm like what?
It's not my fault again.
Right.
Like, I don't know about you and these guys, friends. Like, it was Moses. Now
no, Moses and I Moses and I weren't like friends. Y'all
was friends for a long time.
But we dated when we were friends.
You dated when y'all was
like
friends?
We didn't have a friendship and date. Like we were dating each other.
Yeah. I thought you said y'all was friends for years.
We were friends for years, yes. After we dated. Like, I didn't see him, I didn't encounter him, we were still friends.
Maybe we should help you pick
friends better.
Not maybe we should have like
a friend.
Maybe we should help
friends better.
No, I think Lance is a great friend.
You've not talked to anybody really about the scenario of events, the ins and outs.
And I'm sitting
there. Maybe we need like a last night out or something.
So messy. Oh, she's so messy.
Because literally, you were the first person I thought about when I saw the post.
Like the word.
I was like, what the?
And I'm like, and I'm getting like, you're messing. You were messing with a man that had a baby on the way, and you're just a horrible person. And I'm like, what?
It's my fault again.
Right. Like,
I don't know about you and these guys, friends. Like it was Moses.
No, Moses and I weren't like friends.
But y'all was friends for a long time.
But we dated when we were friends. Like we didn't have a friendship and date. Like we were dating each other.
Yeah. I thought you said y'all was friends for years.
We were friends for years, yes, after we dated.
Okay. We're gonna have to okay, guys. So which one is it? Was her and Moses dating or were they friends? She said they were dating first and then they were friends for years. Which one is it? Y'all, and then she said they were dating while they was friends. I'm confused here. She said if her and Moses was just friends, then why did Tisha and Kimmy read Sonny for filth saying she took Moses from Destiny? So it was a lie and they treated Sonny like a dog. Right. So now she's coming out and said her and Moses was just friends. Or were they friends? Which one is it, guys? Was her and Moses friends or they wasn't friends? Or were they dating? I can't decipher the two here. Because she said two different scenarios here. I'm confused with what Destiny's saying. Were y'all friends or were y'all together? I think Destiny is telling the truth. They were friends, but she tried to make it a big deal to try to shame Sonny. That's what I'm thinking. Because like they said, they were not together when him and Sonny started going together. But y'all know Destiny, she lies. So I'm thinking that Destiny was lying. She just got mad because Moses married Sonny. That's what I'm thinking happened. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Now Destiny wants to date the guy's son and Will. She wants Will and the guy's son. I don't know what Destiny's problem is. Pick a struggle, girl. Pick a struggle. Are you gonna date the God brother or are you gonna date Will? Which one? And I don't think Will really want her. He probably think that she just easy. Because he's seen all these people that she's been dating. So why would he want people leftovers? And I think her and Twan have already got down, in my personal opinion. I do. I think they already got down. Now, Lance is nice looking himself. Lance is nice looking. But I think she got embarrassed about that baby. Now, somebody said that Lance and the baby mama are going back and forth to court. That's why Lance got full custody of the baby. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Destiny. And then she asked, Letitia and Kimmy said they need to pick a man for her. I don't think y'all need to do that, honey. I don't think y'all need to be picking out no man for nobody, in my personal opinion. Y'all don't need to be picking out nobody. Yeah, Destiny is a 304. Yep. Destiny from man to man. Look, Destiny had a good thing with a beard, but she couldn't. She just couldn't hide who she was. Now, anytime a man buy you a Benz and a $500,000 house, they got love for you, and you couldn't sit down. Help you get your business started, and you couldn't sit down for that. You were going up there allegedly picking up Ben and shit from jail. You in a $500,000 house, you got a Benz, you opened up your store, and you couldn't sit down. You couldn't keep your mouth closed. Something wrong with you. Just saying, something wrong with you, in my personal opinion. But let me know what y'all think about Destiny or whatever. Let me know in the chat. Make sure y'all communicate with me in the chat, and make sure y'all hitting that hype. Make sure y'all are hitting that hype button as well. That gets my video out to other people. So if y'all see the hype button on y'all screen, make sure y'all are hitting the hype button, because that gets my video out to other people as well. So let's go over to Tamar and Funky Diva, baby. Because Tamar and Funky Diva is getting it on, guys. Tamar and Funky Diva is getting it on. I don't think this is going to end no time soon. With Tamar and Funky Diva, it's not going to end no time soon. So let's take a look at this. Tamar coming out saying that she was hurt. Her nose was fractured. She was sleepwalking, and something happened to her. So let's take a look at what she's saying. So Tamar Braxton finally claps back at Funky Diva, clears the air on falling out rumors here.
Who's going to check me? Who? I pay my own bills. I pay most of everybody's bills that you know. I pay for birthday parties since I'm a horrible friend. And if I knew while I was in the hospital, then I would have said something, but I didn't know because I was in the hospital for pain management. And I don't know if y'all's ever been in the hospital for pain management before. You're not coherent because they're trying to find the right dosages and the right medication to stop the pain. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so, like, see, I can't lift my lips up more than this. I can't, I love drama. So, okay, well, what's the drama? What's the drama that I did? Somebody gotta tell me. What is the drama? Tell me, what is the drama? What's the drama? All I know is I went to bed and I woke up and my life changed. And I probably shouldn't have said nothing, but I panicked because I was scared and I was alone and I was in pain. And that's it. I don't have to lie. I got money. I have success. I don't have to lie about anything. But did that person tell you that their birthday party I paid for? So if I was a shitty friend, so why what roll out? It was a coincidence. I didn't go to bed and wake up and my life changed. So I don't know. I don't know what person who doesn't need to be in the hospital for 5 days. You know, I wish I would have known, if I'm being honest. Because I heard that somebody told me that he was showing text, so now I can show a text. And please don't, I blocked you. I don't engage. I'm not going to say your name. Just don't talk about me. I don't want anything else to do with you. You're not my friend. Okay, you don't like me. I'm a muppet. I'm a snagger too. You're right, I'm a snagger too. I have teeth, but I can't chew. Can you imagine how that feels? I'm a muppet. Y'all don't like a muppet. I'm a muppet. I'm a muppet, and I like drama, although I was in the hospital. I'm trying to figure out how did I get in drama and I'm in the hospital. Okay. And I can't feel. This is like tingling. That's not. I don't do drugs, but people do drugs. I don't do drugs of any kind. Okay, so back to the makeup.
Hey, this is Chad, Van Horn Law Group. We are coming.
Who you saying do the rugs, Tamar? I'm just asking. You said you don't do drugs. You said other people do them. Who's the other people? Just asking. Just asking. Just asking, guys. Who's the other people? So do we believe Tamar? Guys, do we believe Tamar? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all believe Tamar? So is she saying that she paid for a party? Who party did she pay for? Is she implying that she paid for Funky Diva party? Just saying. And who on the rugs? Who is she saying do rugs? Just asking for a friend. Who do rugs? Just asking. So, you know, Tamar do look like she can't move her mouth. It do look like she got some new teeth and things like that. Do y'all think Funky should have dragged her like that? Let me know what y'all think. You know, Tamar said she was in the hospital for 5 days. So y'all let me know. Do y'all think Funky was wrong? Because Funky will come out and start talking about women, guys. We know that. He will come out and start talking about women. I don't know why he does that. He act like he don't like women. Excuse me. She paid for FD. Look at any birthday party when they were together. Oh, she did? But he gonna come out here and talk about her like that? Look, look. You know, I listen to some of Funky commentary sometimes, but I don't like how he call people, you know, women fish and stuff like that. And he got a lot of followers that are women, you know. I don't think he had to come out and do her like that, you know. You know, people could make assumptions. Tamar wasn't really saying nothing because allegedly she was in a hospital. Okay. So it wasn't Tamar saying nothing. It was other people saying stuff. But he took it out on Tamar. Now, I'm not saying Tamar no saint because we know Tamar is a handful. Okay. But I think he should have waited until she came out and said something, then he could have said something. But he just took it to a whole nother level. Now, I want to know who she's saying is doing rugs. Is she saying he doing rugs? Allegedly. Just saying. Then they try to say she maybe mixed up something with some medication. But for you to get 4 of your teeth knocked out, you fractured nose and all that, I don't think that's the case. Just saying. I could be wrong. But I'm just saying from my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. All right, guys, we're going to have a little bit of Black history. Now, y'all know what Walt Disney? We all been to Disney. There was a Black man behind creating stuff, but he never got any credit for it. And I think that is sad that we as Black people, when we create stuff, build stuff, that is always the Caucasian man who takes the credit for it. So we're going to talk about the hidden Black creativity behind Disney. There's a black man behind it. We should have knew that there was some type of black man behind the creations of Disney, but he never got no credit for it. They kept him hid in the back.
Walt Disney didn't create all the magic. He just made sure Floyd Norman didn't get credit for it. Floyd Norman broke barriers in 1956. He became the first black animator at Disney Studios. His hands helped bring to life classics like Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book, and the 101 Dalmatians. But his name buried beneath the mouse. Walt himself called Floyd the kid with talent. But when it came time to give credit, Floyd stayed invisible. He didn't just draw, he made storylines, pitched ideas, and shaped characters. Yet when they needed diversity for the cameras, he was brought out. When it came time to reward creativity, they looked elsewhere. Even after retirement, Floyd kept showing up because his love for animation outweighed their erasure. He worked on Mulan, Toy Story 2, and Monsters, Inc. with no spotlight. But here's what they don't want you to know. Black creativity built the magic. It just never got the fairy tale ending. Floyd Norman is 88 now, still drawing, still pushing. Follow to help this page reach and teach more Black history hidden below the surface. Walt Disney didn't create all the magic. He just made sure Floyd Norman didn't get credit for it. Floyd Norman broke barriers in 1956. He became the first Black animator at Disney Studios. His hands helped bring to life classics like Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book, and the 101 Dalmatians. But his name buried beneath the mouse. Walt himself called Floyd the kid with talent. But when it came time to give credit, Floyd stayed invisible. He didn't just draw, he made storylines, pitched ideas, and shaped characters. Yet when they needed diversity for the cameras, he was brought out. When it came time to reward creativity, they looked elsewhere. Even after retirement, Floyd kept showing up because his love for animation outweighed their erasure. He worked on Mulan, Toy Story 2, and Monsters, Inc. with no spotlight. But here's what they don't want you to know. Black creativity built the magic. It just never got the fairy tale ending. Floyd Norman is 88 now, still drawing, still pushing. Follow to help this page reach and teach more Black history hidden below the surface. Walt Disney didn't create all the magic. He just made sure Floyd Norman didn't get credit for it. Floyd Norman broke barriers in 1956. He became the first Black animator at Disney Studios. His hands helped bring to life classics like Sleeping Beauty.
Y'all, how do we feel about these creators and stuff that don't get no recognition? Now, this black man was the creator of Sleeping Beauty, the 101 Dalmatians, Toy Story, with the Monster Inc. He don't get no credit for it. Other people are getting credit for his work. Why is it that when Black people create stuff, they can never get no credit? Even now, we in 2025. Why won't they give Black people credit for their work? And this man is 88 years old and he's still putting ideas and stuff out for Disney. You know, I think that's just sick that they do this. Why? Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. I just think it's really bad that they don't give these Black people no credit at all. No credit for nothing. We got another story here, Black history facts about this Black man. Well, he was a little boy when things happened to him, so we're gonna listen to his story as well. I like, talking about Black history, stuff that we didn't know.
George, and I was 17 years old when my life fell short. I was enslaved, the property of the Lewis family. It was the winter of December 1811 in Kentucky. Brothers, Lilburn and Isham Lewis, who are nephews of President Thomas Jefferson, thought God had given them the right to own, to beat, and to kill. I worked under them every day. My hands cracked from the fields, my back bent from the labor. But one night, I made a mistake. I've accidentally broke a pitcher, a simple clay pitcher, to the Lewis brothers. That was enough to steal my life. They both dragged me as I begged and I cried for my life. My voice cracked like a small boy's, but they did not care. They grabbed an axe, and they swung the axe, splitting through my shoulders. My body convulsed. I could hear my own bones snapping. My bones sound like dry wood. I fell hard to the dirt, my blood pooling beneath me. My scream filled the night, but no mercy came. They made the other enslaved watch. Their eyes were full of terror. They could not move. They could not turn away. And then the brothers gave the other enslaved people orders to finish what they had started, and that was to dismember me piece by piece, my arms, legs, and flesh torn apart and scattered on the ground, my body turned into parts, my humanity stripped away blow after blow. The smell of blood was everywhere, very heavy and suffocating, and when it was done, they tried to burn me. The chimney became my coffin. Flames consumed what was left. They tried to hide what they have done to me. But the earth does not keep secrets for long. That night, as the fire smoldered, the New Madrid earthquake shook the ground. The chimney crumbled. My remains spilled out, bones and ash exposed to the world. The brothers panicked. They thought no one would know that they murdered me. But the fire bore witness and exposed them, and so did every enslaved soul, forced to stand there in silence as I was broken apart. Lilburn and Isham thought their privileged names could protect them. One brother killed himself. The other was killed when he fell in battle at war. Again, I am George. I will be forever 17, broken by their hands, but unbroken in spirit. Now, my voice will haunt the places they thought could hide me. I am George, and I was 17 years old when my life fell short. I was enslaved, the property of the Lewis family. It was the winter of December 1811 in Kentucky. Brothers, Lilburn and Isham Lewis, who are nephews of President Thomas Jefferson, thought God had given them the right to own, to beat, and to kill. I worked under them every day. My hands cracked from the fields, my back bent from the labor. But one night, I made a mistake. I've accidentally broke a pitcher, a simple clay pitcher. To the Lewis brothers, that was enough to steal my life. They both dragged me as I begged and I cried for my life. My voice cracked like a small boy's, but they did not care. They grabbed an axe, and they swung the axe, splitting through my shoulders. My body convulsed. I could hear my own bones snapping. My bones sound like dry wood. I fell hard to the dirt, my blood pooling beneath me. My scream filled the night, but no mercy came. They made the other enslaved watch. Their eyes were full of terror. They could not move. They could not turn away. And then the brothers gave the other enslaved people orders to finish what they had started, and that was to dismember me piece by piece, my arms, legs, and flesh torn apart and scattered on the ground, my body turned into parts, my humanity stripped away blow after blow. The smell of blood was everywhere, very heavy and suffocating, and when it was done, they tried to burn me. The chimney became my coffin. Flames consumed what was left. They tried to hide what they have done to me. But the earth does not keep secrets for long. That night, as the fire smoldered, the New Madrid earthquake shook the ground. The chimney crumbled. My remains spilled out, bones and ash exposed to the world. The brothers panicked. They thought no one would know that they murdered me. But the fire bore witness and exposed them, and so did every enslaved soul, forced to stand there in silence as I was broken apart. Lilburn and Isham thought their privileged names could protect them. One brother killed himself. The other was killed when he fell in battle at war. Again, I am George. I will be forever
Yeah, that's so sad how these slaves and things were done. Just so sad. Just so sad. Right. They didn't never get the recognition for the work that they done. And then this poor little boy, the 17-year-old, he got dismantled for breaking a picture. I bet you the picture didn't even cost that much, but he got dismantled for breaking a picture. For breaking a picture. How sick is that? It just shows you how bad that they treated us, our ancestors. We're going to look at one more story of people who win lottery and they don't know what to do with the money and people play them out of their money. These people took all this man money, $30 million.
The biggest lottery winners and where they are now. 1. In 2006, Abraham Shakespeare saw his life change dramatically after winning $30 million in the lottery. However, what seemed like the beginning of a life full of opportunities quickly turned into a nightmare. With limited education and difficulty reading and writing, Abraham was not prepared to manage such a large fortune. That's when he met Doris Moore, who introduced herself as a financial advisor willing to help him. Together, they created a company called Abraham Shakespeare LLC, giving Doris full control over the finances. She soon began spending large amounts of money, purchasing luxury homes, cars, Rolex watches, and even a diamond ring, all for herself and her boyfriend. Not long after, Abraham mysteriously disappeared. His family became concerned and contacted the authorities. After an investigation, Abraham's body was found buried beneath a concrete slab in the backyard of a house Doris had bought for her boyfriend. The case shocked the nation. Doris Moore was arrested, tried, and convicted of first-degree murder. She is now serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. The biggest lottery winners and where they are now. 1.
That's why you can't tell people everything. Look how they took advantage of this poor man. He couldn't read or write that good, and she took advantage of him, spending all this money. And then when that wasn't good enough, they unalived the man and buried him in the back of one of the houses that they had bought with this man money. You can't tell everybody everything. You know, and I know he couldn't read or write, but he would have been better off going to a licensed facility that, you know, did money management and things like that. He would have been better off doing that. And they took his life. $30 million. And they had opened up a company and everything like that, but they still wanted him gone so she could spend all of the money. Her and her boyfriend. But, you know, she got life in prison for it because they found his body in the back of her house under some concrete. It's just bad out here. That's why I say you can't tell everybody everything about you. You win some money to keep it to yourself. You can't tell everybody everything. All right, guys, we've been on here for 2 hours and 23 minutes. We're getting ready to get off of here. I thank you guys so much for coming over to my live. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't hit it on your way in, please hit it on your way out. Also, make sure you hit that hyped up button, please, and thank you. Also, follow me on my other platforms, and make sure you guys subscribe to my other channel. That's why I'll be doing my live blogging on as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed to @Rochelle Michelle. I did put it in the chat, so make sure you guys are subscribed to that channel. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone, and make sure you watch your surroundings. Good night, everyone.